Hi, fifth graders. Here is your read aloud for the Landforms unit test. So I got to this test by clicking in my Google Classroom page and then going down to Thursday, 11/3 and clicking on my Landforms test here. Okay, so your first page of your Landforms test. Again, as I read, you can read or allow me to read a question, pause the video, type in your answer into your version of the document, and then hit play. I'll read the next one. So Landforms unit test. It says, during science, we conducted several lab investigations with our stream tables. Think back to our first stream table, the one with no slope, the one that was flat, right? And then our stream table with a slope, right? Propped it up a little bit. Answer the following question. Compare those two experiments, okay? Describe one thing that was the same in both investigations. So I gave you a little bit of a sentence starter here. Something that was the same was ... So anytime you see a red box, you just double click in there to type your answer. So go ahead and pause the video, type your answer. What was one thing that was the same that you saw in both? Number 2, describe one thing that was different in both investigations. So what happened in one but didn't happen in the other one? So I gave you a sentence starter of something that was different was... All right. Number 3, explain how changing the slope, adding a slope, how did that produce different stream table lab results? Why did we see different things? And so I gave you another sentence starter here. Slope and no slope had different stream table results because, right? You're answering why. Why did they have different ones? Just because we put it on a slope, what does that mean? Why did we see different things? Number 4, describe how floods affect erosion and deposition using 2 vocabulary words. Floods affect the earth because... what did we see in our stream table? Think back to the flood one. All right, number 5, canyons, or explain how canyons are formed. Canyons are formed when... how are they formed? What happens? Number 6, what vocabulary is used to describe this process that forms canyons? It starts with an E. Explain how deltas are formed. Deltas are formed when... how are they formed? Where are they formed? What vocabulary word is given to this process that forms deltas? It starts with the letter D this time. All right, number 9. What is the vocabulary word for when one plate, the oceanic plate, slides underneath another plate? So in the video we talked about going scraping like that. It starts with an S. Number 10 asks you, what is the name of this landform? What is this? Go ahead and type it right there. And then, what type of tectonic plate interaction makes this landform in this picture? This one starts with a C. State one way our Earth changes really quickly or really fast. Now, how does this answer change the Earth's surface? So describe what the land looks like after that event. So whatever you picked here, how does it change our Earth? What does it look like? Right, number 14. State one way that our Earth changes really slowly. Now, how does that event change our Earth's surface? So describe what the land looks like afterwards. Number 16. What do farmers do to help prevent erosion of topsoil on their farm fields? So I gave you a sentence starter here too. Farmers prevent erosion by... Number 17. List 2 ways that humans slow down or prevent erosion from happening, and then list 2 ways that humans speed up or cause erosion to happen. So slow down is on this side, speed up is on this side. All right, now looking at this picture up here, was this type of valley made by a glacier or by a river? So you can either type A for glacier or B for river in this box. Now, how do you know the answer to number 18? How could you tell if it was made by a glacier or a river? Number 20. Why did we see clay move farther in our stream tables than the bigger pieces of sand? Number 21, what eroded this rock? Number 22, how do you know what eroded it? Now we're on to our extension questions. Again, these are optional, but encouraged. They don't hurt your grade, they only help, so you can give it a try. Explain how hot mantle convection cells drive the motion of plate tectonics. You may draw a picture or write your answer to help you explain. So I left a pretty blank space here, so you can either type your answer in words, or if you want to draw a picture and upload it by taking a nice clear picture there, that works too. Now it says, list or draw 2 signs or evidence that glaciers once covered most of Minnesota. Same thing, you can either type your answer or take a picture. And the last one asks you to write a short story describing how a single grain of sand can move from a rock on the Mississippi River in Minnesota all the way to the ocean. And it wants you to use 5 vocabulary words. And a little tougher. Give it a try. Best of luck.